coming up in the next few videos.
So this ballroom, and they have to prop it an enormous amount just to hold the roof up. Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are cutting this beautiful bright blue-green pea nobbie. It's coated in a lot of sand, but I think there's a gem inside. It weighs in at just over 4.5 carats. When starting on the wheels, I'm just grinding around on the outside to see where the colour bar goes, and it also gives me a better indication as to how bad the sand situation is. After a little bit of searching, it's time to go in on what I think is the top of the gem. And as I'm grinding away, you can see the colour is starting to get exposed already, which means the sand doesn't go in too far, at least on this side. It's showing up with a nice green and blue tone, and there appears to be a little bit of orange on the inside as well. It's just a flake at the moment, but it might get bigger. The only way we can find out is by taking more of that top away. The colour's looking very bright already, and the colour play is also quite spectacular. So it looks to be that this pea nobbie is going to be a winner. I'm still unsure about the sand though. I'm grinding a lot, and there seems to be some thicker parts left over. Taking a look with a torch, unfortunately the camera doesn't show it very well, but I can see that the sand goes in quite far on that one side. I think it's necessary to explore the other side of the opal. That grey potch on the back might actually be hiding some really nice colour, so I'm going to go and check it out. But first I'm grinding in on where that sand is to see how deep it goes. And as you can see, it's quite bad, so that whole side basically needs to come out. But I'm going to tackle the potch now, or what could be the grey cap, and I'll leave you to see what's revealed as a result. There's only a little bit of it left, and it looks to be super bright colour on the inside as well. It doesn't have any orange, but it looks cleaner, and it looks brighter. There isn't as much colour play, but if I can make a larger gem with that bright colour, and avoid the sand on the other side, then I think that's a smarter decision to go for. It's still got that sand spot in the middle, so I'm going to have to make sure I go all the way past that before I can finish off the gem. But I think I've made the right decision by taking off that grey backing. Now it's time to dot the opal. Now that it's on the dop stick, I have more control and can perfect the shape a bit better. The colour is looking exquisite on this side, so I've definitely made the right choice. Now it's the job to make sure the shape is perfect, as well as the dome and the setting edge. And what a cracking gem this is turning out to be. A perfect little ringstone. This is the 600 grit wheel, so we're starting the pre-polish. Now the 3000 grit wheel. Of course we did the 1200, but I skipped that step for the sake of viewing purposes. But I go 600, 1200, 3000 before eventually moving on to the final polish, which is cerium oxide on a felt wheel. Now the gem's polished. This is what it looks like in the sunlight. A beautifully bright gem, and like I say, a perfect little ringstone. It's subtle, but still has a kick. It weighs just under a carat, and I value it at about 130-ish pounds. Near enough, and that's a wholesale value.